Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. I know you're probably wondering why is Tom doing this. It's because Paul and Chris are doing two different shows, so we've got to bring you the team news. So this is the team. So we've got Karius in goal, Arnold, Matip, Lovren, Moreno, pretty much standard back four. Henderson, Chan, Coutinho, which I'm really surprised actually, and Salah, Firmino, Mane up top. I mean, this is a really, really good team. I was hoping that we bring Coutinho in. We were talking about it in a few shows this week. That front four is just the best we have. I think in an attacking sense, I mean, leave us a comment in the comments, obviously, saying what better team you'd like. Because, I mean, we've got the attacking threats on the wide, obviously with the overlaps. I think this is the strongest team we could put out. So I'll come into the comments when I can get it.
A few people asking who you are.
Yeah, so I'm the person who does the stuff usually behind the scenes with Sai. But yeah, they're all doing different shows. Figured we'd get it out on time instead of like half an hour late.
Lauren Doherty says, who needs defence when you have them four attackers?
Exactly. I mean, we're just going to score loads of goals. And even the defence, I think, is pretty solid. I mean, obviously we're going for all-out attack there. But, you know what I mean? I think as long as we play like we did against Leicester the other day, I don't see a problem with that at all. I mean, Henderson had a blinder the other day. Let's hope he keeps that up. Chan's got legs for days, and he scored... How many goals he scored in the Champions League so far? He played
two against Hoffenheim, didn't he?
And he was fantastic. So, I mean, you can't really complain with this team. Let's see. Simon Wright, shout out for Tom and Sai. Yeah, nice one. Jordan B, LFC. Flanagan needs to start getting more games and smashing it again. I mean, yeah, I agree. But... I mean, he's on the bench there, so he might well come on if Arnold's knackered or if he gets injured. But it's one of them. I think Arnold's just proven that he's just so much better. And when Flanagan's played, for me anyway, I don't think he's give us that attacking threat that we need going forward, which is we need that threat as well, which is a problem. Let's see who takes. Go on.
Dawood Reyes says Robertson so much better than Moreno.
I agree, and Sai will be backing up massively with that. I think Moreno showed no reason for us to doubt him this season. He's been fantastic every game he's played. Been nowhere near the best or nowhere near the worst, but he's been a consistent player, and I think from what he was, from what we were calling him, I think that's a massive step up. He's shown he's been reinvigorated this season, which is mad. I'm just happy that he's changed it, but I've got one here, Sam King, who takes the free kicks, Trent or Coutinho. You know what? Let them have one each. Why not? Coutinho will stick one top in, Trent will just go under a wall or something mad because he's boss. You know what I mean?
Chip says Sturridge for a 60th minute substitution, please.
Yeah, didn't he do that the other day?
Yeah, and he was very good.
He did that the other day. I figure, you know what? He'll come on for Firmino. I don't see him coming on the wings because we don't want him to. We've got Chamberlain for that, I guess, as well. I think if we need him, but I'd like to see us just score free. We've got the attack there to do it. Score free, and then we don't even need Sturridge. You know what I mean? Obviously, get him on, do what he did the other day, keep the ball moving. He obviously assisted for the goal for Henderson the other day, and yeah, I'd agree with that. Get him on. Give him minutes, a bit more confidence, and let him do it. Like
people are very confident in the comments. A few people are saying 4 goals, 5 goals, 6 goals.
With that attack,
with that attack, but I think you need to tone it down.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a hard game. This
I haven't seen anything of Spartak, to be honest with you. I'll leave that to them usually. But you know what I mean. We're a good enough side. If we can't beat Spartak, I know it's away and it's gonna be a tough game. Don't get me wrong. And if we struggle, I wouldn't be too surprised because it's such a long way away. But you know what? I'm confident this team can beat any team that they put against. Obviously, the exception of Barcelona and obviously Man City. We got smashed by the other day. But you know what I mean? A lot of shots for Tom Nudes. That's not happening. That's all Payjack. How you enjoying the presenting side of Redmen, says Bushy Eyebrows. I'll be honest, it's a bit nerve-wracking. I've never done this before. Benjamin James Clark says, comments going nuts about 4-2-3-1. Please at least mention it. So I guess that'd go like that. I mean, it'll probably happen during the game. We'll probably fall into something like that. It doesn't really matter. I mean, these two can rotate. Chan and Henderson can rotate so well that, yeah, why not? Sometimes we'll see Henderson flying up the wing, doing the attacking side, and as well as Chan. So I don't see why. That's the thing about Klopp systems, is that they're not a rigid thing. They flow within the game, especially attacking wise. But I mean, obviously, this side's capable of changing into so many different things. Obviously, we can come up like this, and then that's what we usually are, and that's why we get scored on loads. But you know what I mean? Yeah, it's short. Any other comments, sorry?
So people are saying, why don't play Woodburn? He was the captain of the under-19s, and I think that's his role in Europe for this season.
Yeah.
I'd say it's actually better for his development to be the captain of that team, going and being the main man in all these games.
Definitely.
Than having to be a bit part player for games like this.
He played today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Hall before mentioned it. We were doing a live stream playing Pez. Go and watch that, because I might have won it with a great goal at the end. Should Milner have started over Chan? I don't think so. I think the performances Chan's put in this season, he's proved, especially in the Champions League. Sorry, he's just proven himself to be a goal scorer. He wants to do it, and look, if he has visions of going to Juventus and being this powerhouse that he wants to be, prove it at us. You know what I mean? If that he wants to be in the Champions League, he wants to show what he's made of. Do it at Liverpool, and I think he will tonight. I think you'll see just how good he is. Let's see. Moscow have a shite side. Only decent player is Quincy Promise. Other than him, we should twat them, says Liverpool FC Copites. Sound. I'll take your word for it. Like I say, I'm going to see them for the first time when we watch the game. So, yeah, you know what I mean?
Malcolm Katrak says, what happens to Oxlade-Chamberlain now, with even Wijnaldum not in the side?
I mean, look, Salah and Mane are going to get tired during this game. They are going to get tired, and once it gets to 60 minutes and we say to Salah, look, run your heart out for 60, then we just go, look, Oxlade-Chamberlain, step in. That's why we bought him, is to just come in and be that extra body that we need to just shore that up and make sure we don't lose anything when we sub off people, because that was our main problem, is when we switched things around, we had to change the whole team. And that's the best thing, I think, about Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's so versatile across the front. Say if Coutinho gets injured, obviously we bring Wijnaldum in, but we can stick him there, you know what I mean? And obviously it won't be as good as Coutinho would be, but it's not a massive drop-off, which is quite good. Promes is injured, then sound, and they've got no one apparently. There's no wood for me to touch, so that's done it.
I like how positive everyone is about the team. Like, there was a couple of shouts for Robertson over Moreno, but everyone's saying this is the best team we could have put out, and I agree with them.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, obviously, we just want to see this front four. We want to see these four players just go out there and show the rest of the world just how good we are at playing football and attack. And obviously, we'll have these overlapping. This is the most attacking we could have gone, I think, and it's boss. I'm really happy that we're going out there away from home and we're just showing them this is our team, this is how good we can be, and hopefully, like I say, we'll show them just how good we can be. Chan is better than Lallana, says, nah, that's how we'll. It depends what position. I really like Lallana when he's pressing. Obviously, he's injured, so he's not even going to be anywhere near the squad. But I don't know, I think Lallana's presence of mind on the ball, the fact that he's got no problem with the ball at his feet, he'll get it twatted at him, and he'll stand there and he'll turn him, he'll beat him. And when we were in Germany, I got to see them from the sidelines, and just how good Lallana was at getting the ball, not even touching it, and beating a man without touching it was fantastic. Let's see. Troy Deeney, I think Sturridge should have started. It's hard because Firmino's our best striker in terms of linking up. Obviously, Sturridge is the best. He's the best finisher at the club. He's one of the best players we have. I know he hasn't shown it that much lately, but Firmino, in terms of linking up play with Mane, with Salah, with Coutinho, he's the player we need. And another thing, when Sturridge came on the other day, I know he didn't need to, but he doesn't like jumping for them balls over the top. He doesn't like headering. Or maybe he does, but he's not very good at it in terms of how he stacks up next to Firmino. Firmino is just tenacious. He goes after everything. And that's what I love about him when he plays.
Someone just said Sturridge will start against Newcastle. Trust me, I think he probably will.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's there for. He's in the squad. He's obviously been told by Klopp, look, you're not first pick, but you will get these scraps of games. They're not even scraps of games. They're important games. We want to win these. And in the past, we would have had Ricky Lambert, and no disrespect to Ricky Lambert, he's not Daniel Sturridge. He's not a, you know what I mean? He's not of that calibre. So to have that as just a backup, then that's fantastic. Mabel Thomas saying 5-0, Sam King 5-1. So tell me if it's 2-1, are you going to be disappointed, or will you be happy with that?
I'll be honest, I'm loving the positivity all over the comments. Yeah. Considering how negative everyone seemed to be last week. Yeah. Just shows that how different a win can be.
Yeah, definitely. Klein back in the gym as well, says Cody Banks, which is fantastic. I think this guy needs a break, Alexander-Arnold, and obviously he's been switching out with Flanagan, but I think when Klein comes back, we're going to see just how much an experienced right back is vital to this team. Look, Alexander-Arnold's fantastic. I love him. He scores that free kick to away. I was there, and it was fantastic. His brother was jumping past me. It was just unreal. But Klein, just an experienced pro. He's been there and done it, and I don't think people think about just how much we miss him on that right hand side, especially defensively. I know attacking wise, he needs a bit more maybe, and that's where Alexander-Arnold thrives. But defensively, he's fantastic. Nathan Howe, you look like a homeless man. Thank you very much.
My favourite comment so far is Chris looks stoned.
Yeah. yeah. This is what happens. Let's see one more. LFC 5 times. Ox has proved to be a panic buy at this stage. I don't know. Maybe, but he like I said before, he can play across any of these 5 positions for me. Obviously, if we wanted him to, he could fill him full back, but we don't want him to do that because be arse with that. All right, an actual last one. Let's see. I'm not saying that one. Rishabh Joshi, Karius makes too many mistakes. Yeah, maybe about as when he first came in, he looked shaky because he needed a bit more game time. I agree with that, and especially he just didn't clear it, and the crowd got on his back, which is a whole separate issue that I don't really agree with. But look, he needs to prove that he's good enough, and we're better to do it than the Champions League. And you know what? Klopp's brought him in for a reason, and I think we're going to see that. But yeah, that's the team news basically. Thank you very much for watching. It'll be Chris and Paul next time, I promise you. But yeah, this is the team. Let's go and smash them. Come on.